Vision Sports TV. If you new, subscribe, like the video, comment. Daniel Dubois versus Anthony Joshua is going down. Riyadh season event. I have Joshua winning the fight. Anthony Joshua, I do have him winning the fight. This is a great fight. Great fight, man. It's really hard to judge because of both of these guys. Are great fighters. I mean, they're both great fighters. You got to admit, I mean, they both great fighters, man. Anthony Joshua coming off of beating Francis Ngannou, which I really don't care about that because Ngannou's not a boxer. He is an MMA guy. He knocked down Fury, but I don't really count that really. I don't really care about that because Fury didn't even care about that fight. He didn't even train for it. So, you know, that didn't really move me at all. Uh so Joshua beating Ngannou doesn't really matter to me. He beat Wallin, which is not really, he stopped Wallin, which is a great fight, a great impressive thing to do. He fought Robert Helenius before that. It was that was a he KO'd him. And then he fought Usyk. He had fought Usyk twice, and he lost to Usyk twice, but he gained a lot of experience from fighting the best in the world in Alexander Usyk twice. Uh, Daniel Dubois, he's coming off of two great victories. He just beat Philip Urgovich, who was the boogeyman in the division. Nobody wanted to fight him, and Dubois went in there and he outboxed Urgovich, and he took the belt and he beat Urgovich in that fight. Few months back. And then before that, he beat big baby Jarrell Miller, who was a little overweight, but Miller is a strong puncher, a volume puncher, and he was able to stand through the fire in that fight. And he showed adversity. Dubois showed adversity in that fight and was able to trade with Big Baby Miller and stop Big Baby Miller. And that was impressive. So Dubois' competition has been better than Joshua's competition in the last two fights, and he was impressive in those last two victories. Uh, Anthony Joshua, after he's gotten with this the change of with the change of trainers. Now he has Ben Davidson, and he's been he's had a more of a mean streak. He doesn't look all friendly like he used to do. He seems like his mentality is focused. He seems like he really has a goal in mind of winning that championship, and that's why I have Joshua winning the fight, because I do believe that he has both of these guys are great IQ. Both of these guys are very smart guys, and we've seen both of these guys' mentality questionable in the past, but we've also seen these guys come back and fight through adversity. So this is a very good fight, very hard to predict. I slightly going with AJ, Anthony Joshua. Um, it's hard to say whether it'll go the distance. I mean, both of these guys are hard punchers, man. These are some heavy punchers. Dubois went against Alexander Usyk. I thought that Dubois did a good job against Alexander Usyk. I thought he had a great fight against Alexander Usyk. He hit him with a body shot. Now they're saying that was a low blow, but that's questionable. I don't think that it was. It's questionable. I mean, it looked like it was a good punch. I just don't think that Usyk you know, would do that, all that, but it looked like a good punch to me. Uh, but it's very questionable. So, and then he lasted with Usyk, but people say he quit. I don't really like to say a fighter quit, because I'm not there. I'm not him, but it looked like he kind of gave up at the last end. We don't know, but I do believe that he did fight a good fight against Usyk. So they both fought Usyk and had and lost to Usyk, but they both gained, that that experience from fighting the best in the world in Alexander Usyk. So this is a tough fight to judge, man. A tough fight to judge, man. But man, I gotta go with AJ, man. But uh, I definitely it wouldn't surprise me that Dubois would beat AJ, man. It wouldn't surprise me at all, but I will go with Anthony Joshua in this fight, slightly. Um, It could go to distance. I do believe this fight could go to distance. Um, but I will say that I will call for the stoppage for Anthony Joshua because uh Anthony Joshua is really punching heavy, these days, man. He's punching heavy these days, man. He's stopping these guys, man. Now the last two opponents that he fought, that Joshua fought, really not really. I don't really care about those two guys, Ngannou and Wallin. I mean, now Wallin was a pretty impressive stoppage, but Ngannou I don't really count that. Um, so this is gonna be a great fight right here. Really hard to really judge this, but I'm gonna go with Anthony Joshua. Uh, Let me know what you think, man. It's going down. Vision Sports TV. Way out.